For some time now, the Resistance has been tracking a VIP known for working with the aliens, and they finally narrowed the target to a quadrant in this area. They've asked us to move in and deal with this person once and for all. As always, we'll need to eliminate any hostile forces protecting the package to secure the area. Capture the target if possible. Use force if necessary.
Greetings, hello, welcome back more Long of the Chosen. We've got Operation Warsong, Vokta, Ogar, Victory or Death. Let's go in there. Hopefully we're not gonna run into any night elves there. Anyway.
Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Victory 16, well 15 enemies. We're not counting the VIP even if the mod does. On the map. Yes, and our position is concealed indeed.
Ik ben op pad.
Looks all fairly nice and open. I'm kind of thinking already that we might want to just put our sniper up here, and that's gonna help us for the whole mission. But yeah, let's take it slow. Take it slow. Who else is with limited detection radius? Yes. Need some eyes a little bit further on the left.
There we go.
I don't want to get there, but that feels like a long step, and I don't want to activate anything just yet.
Good copy.
Let's
Moving on
keep
target.
leapfrogging here. Everybody who can move a little bit further. Feel good enough for me to do
Positie
this now.
bevestigd. We hebben hier een vijandelijke eenheid.
Side, I do not have anybody who can shut down a drone.
Closing on target position now.
Spell it correctly, there's a second super heavy turret right there. Yes, an inconvenience.
I'll be right there, but only because it benefits me.
Going.
This guy is all a little bit here to the left.
Okay.
Get you on the high ground. Guns. That drone was far enough there, I think. That should make the safe.
Got it covered.
I'm on it.
Is it coming in my direction?
Vijandelijke eenheid gelokaliseerd.
First of all, yeah, we're gonna move you because I want you to keep you concealed. We're gonna move you out of the drone radius here.
Ben onderweg naar de aangewezen coördinaten.
We just saw a big clump of units here just behind the post.
Ik ga er naartoe. Je hebt zicht op een vijandelijke eenheid.
So we got like 4 dudes in here, 3 dudes there, and then 1, 2, 3 drones, 2 turrets. We can probably avoid fighting against this one. This one we'll have to take out in some sort of fashion. Maybe we can avoid this by going hard left here and engaging the group inside the building.
Let's do it.
On my way. On the move.
You gotta stay here, and hopefully the drone doesn't come over.
Got it covered.
That's my plan here. I like plans that start with hopefully. So at the moment, you're the only one who still has line of sight on the turret. If the drone reveals us, we're gonna activate that group. If I don't have to deal with the drone, I'd be super happy. So let's actually bring it back here.
Keeping a mindful eye on that area.
Eyes on the prize.
Lot of drones on this mission. I'm like feeling a little bit trigger happy here. So as usual, I never want to hit any civilians if I can avoid it. You just can't avoid it today. There's some weird line of sight from this spot. I was kind of thinking, so our options here are throwing a grenade in here and then getting the overwatches, right? Watch them run. Or alternatively, we could line up a no lance. Probably help if I actually saw these other guys. We can guess where they are, right? I guess. Okay. Where to hit the drone? 3 enemies there. That's, I think one is the drone and then the 2 advent. So we might just not use a grenade. Don't want to explode anything here. Would of course be nice if you were somewhere away from the group, so you get lone wolf. But I guess we're not getting that. I still think I want to overwatch you for 2 shots here. Yeah, let's overwatch. Let's merge you also for more crit. And for extrapolative, and for whatever else it does. Guess we just do this then.
Just gonna zing right across there.
Okay, we got the 2 dudes. That's fantastic.
That was for my friends. That's 1 down, but I'm not done yet.
You know, it's 2 down, but who's counting? I guess I'm counting. And the Rocketeer is flanked towards my sniper. The group we saw in the overview is up there.
I need a barrel mod.
Not what we needed. Just need to double check. You have. Just look at the red circle. You have close encounters. Okay.
Let's do this. It hit the plate. Whoa! You see that?
See that? Okay. And then you can hopefully take out this one.
That armor's tough.
Oh, you don't have close encounters. Right. I knew that. I saw that. I guess we have to solve it with long. I should have taken a slug shot. Yeah, penetration.
A lot of guts. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, in his face.
Okay. That leaves me with this one drone here. We can hit that, great. If not, we just need to command here, I guess. Then it's just still warming up. I guess we can't command here, huh? It's not a sight. Alright. Who's voted least likely to actually miss the drone here? It's safe. Let's go teamwork first, and then we can still command if Xen decides so he just doesn't feel like hitting today.
That kill was need an extended mag. We should go over there.
Now, there's a chance that somebody wakes up and chooses violence, yeah? So I'm wondering if I command anyway just for an Overwatch. We have 4 commands. What else are you gonna do? Move?
I'm keeping a lookout.
You go back 5 minutes. I was saying, yeah, I could grenade this, but I don't want to grenade the civilians. I should have totally grenaded those civilians. What do we have there? Viper Serpents, Lead Spectre.
He shoots. He scores.
All the same group? Newton, no.
Lock and load.
And then, of course, if you get too close, no, if you get any close, we activate the turret, probably. Well, first things first. Makes great. I like also the Spectre completely ignoring being dead. It's like, no, I've still got HP left. No, you're not. You're dead. You're out. Please collect your gear.
You know more about this than I do.
Good.
Throwing grenade!
Right. That gives you at least a flank shot. That Viper. But your shot on the Faceless is actually better. Then I guess we can either... What was that? Sergeant? The regular grenade, don't care then. Either fuse the mutant elite or soulfire whoever. Which may or may not kill that guy. The second turret is back here, so we shouldn't be too much at a risk of activating them. Could also try freeze the mutant here. Did we have line of sight on the second turret from here? I don't remember. We do have sight on the turret from here. Let's actually go here. A good thing I didn't use Slugshot last turn. So we can now slug the turret.
Hit the armor!
I'm just trying to see how we're gonna kill everything here this turn, and if we can kill everything this turn. We could, of course, come in here, take a close encounter shot on the Faceless.
Here I come. How many is that now?
Get the loot from this. Maybe Frostbite. Oh, Jesus, that is a terrible, terrible hit chance. Tactical nonsense. What's the other thing? Oh, just 20 natural defense and then tactical upgrade for defense. Alright, that's a lot of defense you have there. I don't suppose we can disorient him in some way, no. Okay, this might be a bit of a Hail Mary, but I think that Mutant Elite is kind of the biggest concern right now. So I'm gonna focus fire. And I'm gonna use Pagan to just fan fire the Mutant, and I hope that stacks the focus fire 3 times.
Don't want this one to be left out.
It does not. Huh. Yeah, that's good to know, good to know. Sucks, but still good to know. You in. Finish off the snake. Gives you 1 shot on the Muton, at least. 100% pretty good chance. Maybe we just kill the Muton.
All things die, even champions.
You don't see the turret though from here. That's of course a little bit concerning. Could grapple to completely unhelpful positions. Alright. Now, we have battlefield awareness, so we can take a shot, but I'm fairly certain super heavy turrets can shoot twice. So, what are we gonna do? Don't suppose you can see Landon. No, absolutely not. You don't have covering fire, so we're not gonna get a shot off before the turret shoots. Turret has a target in low cover here. Technically, you can probably get the kill on the turret. Not, hey, it's not gonna kill you. Oh, look, we need 13 damage. 8 to 14, that includes 13. I know my numbers. Unfortunately not. Yeah, triple flag. Now we can't grapple out to this thing. And I don't suppose any weird tile here is in line of sight to the turret. I don't have slug shot though on you. That's just. There is line of sight to the turret from here somewhere. But what's that gonna do for me? Beat nothing, that's what. I think instead, this is not flanked by the turret, is it? No. That we're just gonna pick up the loot and be in a position to reload next turn and then double shoot the Archon.
Let's move already. This looks like the stuff.
Come on.
You vastly overestimate your
So
own intellect and
I'm
power.
fairly certain if you hack these turrets, they can shoot twice. I just don't very rarely or don't ever see them do that.
Ready to rock.
Right. We have that again. Right, we'll take it.
Who's keeping score?
You can Pew and then mind Pew.
Let's have a firecracker up here.
We got 3 actions here. And that's the second turret. We need to kill the second turret anyway, though, so. Over here. We have double tap again on our sniper. So I'm not actually too concerned. Splash shoot, maybe?
Killed one myself. there.
I'll take care
I'm
of
okay
it.
with being out in the open here. I want to get some... If I don't have to use double tap and have it available for any group that comes next turn, that would be kind of nice.
Damn it!
1 hit point. I think we can do that.
Copy that.
Crazy up. You can start scouting. What's the facility here? Yeah, let's go via the roof.
Ik zit er bovenop.
Should be safe. And then next turn we can move to the edge and find something. Ooh, there's a lot of pigeons up here though. Look at that shady little bastard.
Okay.
Yeah, you better fly away. You're telling me this is safe and I'm not getting revealed by any civilians. I'll take this. Finding anyone else.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Duh. The fun is in the chase.
Catch up with the
Moving
squads.
out.
There, and you could...
Today, the paint
Tom?
salesman's in town.
I don't want to spook any of those civilians.
Already there.
Bring you a little bit over on the side.
I'm keeping a lookout.
Door sounds always very, very nice. Give us an idea on where the enemies are. Or might not. Or it might. There's an open door there. You could also argue, like, why can we actually see this kind of stuff? You ring the door, yeah, okay. A little bit questionable, because holy crap, how loud are your doors? I'm like 10 meters outside the building on the street and I hear a door from inside. I'm gonna give you some WD-40.
Ik beweeg me naar de locatie van het doel. Heb je een groep vijanden?
One codex. What's something else?
Onderweg naar locatie.
Sneak into that corner cover, and I think we might just snipe the whatever is that guy, elite trooper. The Archon we can probably insanity again. This leaves us with the codex to worry about. See if I grapple there. Not have line of sight. If I grapple here. Do. That's my grapple.
Watch this. It's deflecting our attacks.
Oh, and a mutant elite. Oopsies. Didn't see that one. Oh, that's some questionable positions. You know, we might just, since we have the opportunity, give him one of those.
It's deflecting our attacks.
Got this, the 2 turns done, that's great. I feel like you might not get in range of the Archon, or you might. You might actually. I mean, you gotta stand out in the open. we have to worry about, eh? A 1 HP trooper and a codex that's just gonna side-bomb somebody?
Just sort of see these things in your mind.
Because assuming we get the panic here. We do get the... You always get the panic, let's be honest here. Okay. Alright. We got charge back up. So then I think the play is gonna be a charge here. Movement. Don't care. Don't care that that missed. We grapple over here. With the codex. What was I looking at where it was showing me a way lower hit chance, I feel like, just a second ago. Alright, whatever. Where are you splitting to? That's the question. Okay. I think we can work with that. I think now I will whiplash for the 100% hit chance. I'm fairly certain I still have cooldown on battlefield awareness, so I'm not untouchable, so I can't just stand here and bait the trooper. You could run and gun that codex. You could also kill the codex, potentially.
I suppose I do owe you that much.
Feeling about this. Flush 69, nice.
That was for my friends.
Okay, so then you can dedication move again with run and gun. Probably not gonna get all the way to the trooper, are we? I don't know. Grapple can do some big distances.
Tired of waiting around. Deploying grapple.
Okay, I think we're still gonna try that.
Stick and move.
We could... No, not in range.
Finally.
Freezing that trooper. By healer, no, 40%. Whatever, just hit the 85 here.
You want some more?
Nah. Easy game, just gotta hit your shots.
Will do.
You just run up, and that's my turn. There's a chance that the guys that walked through the door come up here. And I don't want you to be flanked to them, so let's actually bring you down here, which might trigger that Faceless. Bring it down here. Trigger these Faceless. Everybody's a Faceless here. I knew it! Yeah, I think the soup of the day is gonna be this mutant here.
Here I come. Deflection. You can't handle me.
Right, this guy. You have a shot on that? Yeah.
Oh joy! Bullets!
Are you sure it's safe?
76 with spotter bonus? Wow, okay. It's good enough, I guess. You're just gonna fanfire the one of the Faceless. Hear me out. You get a regular shot. You get the triple.
Aren't they the most precious little things?
Finish off the Archon, and then Xen can finish off the Faceless.
By the numbers, could use some ammo over here.
Okay. We should go here.
Ben er al.
Okay. Getting there, getting there. It just says 2 enemies remaining. What was opening the door inside then? Or did this group somehow trigger the door sound? Oh, sort of drone, huh? I mean, because the second enemy is the VIP. Also, we got reinforcements coming in. Alright. Open that. Nice, very convenient. What a service.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
I have the opportunity to meet so many fantastic people.
That's my evac. Oof. Okay. It's gonna be very inconvenient with the reinforcements, with picking up this loot, and with whatever the last enemy is. Oh. Not a drone. Knew it.
Certainly glad you could join us today.
If you're not that glad about... Well, I guess at least it's out of the way. And hey, I don't have to worry about my concealment anymore. Thanks, I guess. It's still on cooldown. What a scam. You know what? That's a perfect opportunity to use dedication.
On my way. Item in tow.
I'm ready. Overwatch.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Is a very good question. Grapple is still on a very long cooldown. I think we're just gonna run here.
But that's
And I
hard.
think we're gonna use another one of those rare command into Overwatch situations.
Let
Or
me
rather,
reload.
command into reload and then Overwatch.
If I see
Those
anything,
insects
I'm
are close
shooting
to
it.
victory. Unacceptable.
Yeah, at least we have good line of fire. Line of sight on these guys. Oh god, shock trooper.
Nuts, this is gonna hurt.
I didn't get it.
Adjusting aim.
You do that. Look like a good hit. You guys have taken the wrong cover. Alright. Generally
Better keep me
move
covered.
towards evac.
I'm throwing this thing.
Like, watch them explode. You what, mate? You did not blow up the thing? The Reaper time. Start with Shock Trooper, has the most health. Okay, so that means there are no more enemies on the map.
Ik ben op pad.
I think if there would be any Faceless, they would reveal themselves now. I'm gonna go with the assumption that nothing else is gonna Yoko it all over me. And we can just dash.
Duh. The fun is in the chase.
Go, go, go!
What about your car?
On my way.
That won't happen again, but then I'd be lying. Anyway, we can get some value out of your grapple to get you faster to the evac. Probably you can, blue move, grapple, yellow move next turn.
Yeah, we hear you.
Move, move, move!
Shoot, let's get crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna evac the VIP out, but I think I'm gonna keep everybody else in here. In case we need some help getting everybody to evac.
VIP is secure. Let's move already.
Begrepen.
Coupling now. I'm going.
Easy enough. You can grapple from here, or even better.
Yeah, we hear you.
Heading out.
Onderweg.
With that, we're out.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Wow. 15 enemy mission, ended up to killing 25. That's fine. I like that picture so much. You did the most damage, but I'm assuming Yeah. Ellie got the MVP award. Certainly got some good value out of the close encounters. And especially, you know, a lot of first shot on this guy, then one shot on the other guy.
Years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders, trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
We really put a hurt on the aliens this time, Commander. They won't forget it.
Oh yeah, right, you don't have close encounters for that drone fight at the start because I took rapid fire. I should have just rapid fire that drone. Ah, that's on me. That's a clear misplay. Anyway, you're the leftmost. I cannot select anything as usual. Right, I'm not disorienting anyone, so Q doesn't do anything. I kinda regret a little bit that we don't have anyone who picked up Ghost Grenade, because that is like the only option we have right now to re-stealth people, well, outside of that new thing, Refraction Field that we built. I guess we just take Shockwave. Shockwave is one of the like newer skills I really need to still get used to and be aware of it being there. Like that's actually a significant debuff on the enemies. Yeah, we should be taking advantage of that. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I'm still definitely taking Untouchable. I feel like Close Combat Specialist, you know, has a special place in my heart for how great it was in Long War 1. You have vivid memories of running assaults with Close Combat Specialist into the middle of an Exalt control point thing and just murdering every Exalt that was trying to get in there. But, you know, that was back then. This is now, and Untouchable doing stuff like, you know, baiting that one turret attack. Just nice amount of utility. And my biggest example is always Untouchable allows your assaults to basically solo an Andromedon. You know, they kill phase 1 standing next to the thing, and then they Untouchable the phase 2 the shell melee attack, and then they can kill the shell in the next turn. Alright. That is all fine. One training is happening. And that gives us another network tower. I mean, we only have 4 liberated regions. We could take a 5th one. Just to be 100% sure, certain about this. You don't need to liberate 4 regions. You can usually, like, 2 is enough to, if you just, you know, wanna win the video game. 2 regions is decent. I think 3 is kind of on the more comfortable side, that you actually have enough income and stuff, and yeah, 4 regions is with swimming and supplies, and have a decent amount of alloys in there. So the only reason why we would do another HQ here would be, you know, I'm not gonna make any decision yet. So I don't think we need any more income, Elerium, alloys, whatever. Cores. I think even corpses were mostly good on. And the odds of getting a gatekeeper corpse is, I think, like the one thing we're still lacking. Getting that in a HQ is a little bit of a coin flip, a little bit of a gamble. But leaving it to you, my dear viewers, if you want to see another HQ, a late game HQ, now that we've reached force level 20, we'll do one, no problem. Happy to... I like HQ missions, they're fun. But even on the, hey, we need some more experience, that list of Master Sergeants is going pretty far down now. In fact, I can barely, like, he's the first non-Master Sergeant in the list, and I'm at the bottom of my soldier list. And I have 4 squaddies here that never saw action, well, never will. So, yeah. HQ might be enough for any, I don't know. That's, what, 50 XP, 53 XP you need to level up. Ellie should be able to get at least 1 more rank up. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what we get there. We still also have the Forge mission, of course, coming at us eventually. And what else are we infiltrating there? Oh, the UFO, of course. Alright, for now we're just gonna do a bit of scanning. And just like that, we are at 100% on this one. Destroy the relay for some more intel and another scanning site. We got a bunch of Master Sergeants. We're doing that just for the intel that I thought I needed, but we don't actually need it anymore. We're doing it anyway, though. But, you know, you guess the next line, we're doing it in the next episode. So we're gonna have a 10 to 12 enemy mission, squad of 5, all Master Sergeants, a little bit sort of Ranger action, a little bit shooty technical action. And maybe, place your bets, will I remember that Swifty has Hidden Run? You'll find out in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.